All right, so today's lesson, we are looking at perimeter of polygons. So polygons are shapes that are enclosed, so three-sided or more, that's what a polygon is. And perimeter is basically the measurement of the outside length of the figure. All right, so you're either given the length or you might have to measure the length using a ruler. And then you would add them together. In some cases, the polygon may be drawn to scale and the measurements will already be given, as we'll look at these examples here. Some of them, for example, part B, for the homework, you will have to use a ruler to measure the lengths of the sides and then find the perimeter of the polygon. The other thing I wanted to just do a quick review was anytime you see these dashed lines like this going through a side, that means that all three of those sides have the same measurement. So for example, when we do this question here, that means this side is 8.3, this is also 8.3, and this is also 8.3. When you see, for example, like this, when you see dashed line here and a dashed line here, that means these two sides are the same. This one has a double dashed line and a double dashed line here. That would mean that these two sides have the same measurement. All right, let's start with our very first one here. We have this polygon, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided. So therefore, we need to add 5 sides. And in this one, each side has a different measurement. So all you do here is add up those 5 sides together. All right, so I'm just going to show that down here. So to find the perimeter, we're just adding up all 5 sides. So it's just 5 plus 15 plus the 6 plus the 8 plus the 10. All right, and just keep in mind, whenever you're doing questions like this, make sure the units are the same, because sometimes there'll be tricky questions where like they'll give you this side in meters and maybe this one will be in centimeters. And so you have to just make sure all the units are the same. All right, so check that first. All of them are in meters, so we can just go ahead and add. All right, so we have 5 plus 15 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. That gives me 44 meters. And make sure to always answer with the units. All right, so our next example here, this polygon or this figure, we have 3 sides that have the same measurement. So it's 8.3. So you can add 8.3 3 times or multiply it by 3. It's up to you. I'm just going to show it as 8.3 plus 8.3 plus 8.3. And our last side here is 9.8 plus 9.8. All right, and the sides are in the same units. It is decimeters. So we're just going to add that up, and we get an answer of 34.7. And it is decimeters. So again, units are very important in measurement. Make sure your answers always have the units. All right, and our last question, or our last example here for now, we have 7.67. That means this side is also 7.67. And then here it's 5.3. We know that this side will also be 5.3. So doing a perimeter here, we have 5.3 plus 5.3 plus 7.67 plus 7.67. Okay, and then you would add that up together, and our answer will be 25.94 meters.